Alright, here we are back at it again with part 2 of the tutorial. Where we last left off, we did pretty much half the game, and now we're going to do the second half of the game, starting with the coast. So what I like to do for coast is, I get basically like sit in this corner, I circle strafe, do 3 hops, turn around, and then do an AFH. But that might be too hard for you. Especially if like miss time. Like, comment, and subscribe, yeah. Hit that bell button, yeah. What metal says in chat. But yeah, you're just gonna want to make your way up there as fast as you can. Like I said, my preferred way is to do 3 hops and then do 1 AFH. Standing hops, by the way. All standing. And just get up here. If you're concerned about HP, you can break one of these boxes. But usually you shouldn't need it. And now here, this is kind of a specific sort of thing. You want to be going through this tunnel at max speed, then you're going to have to turn your mouse during the level load here to, I say, about 30 degrees to the right in order to actually go past that gap right there. So let me scratch my eyeball and let me demonstrate that again. Okay. So just get up to max speed and just turn about that like 30 degrees, like your mouse 30 degrees to the right, and you should make it across. Or you should just make it through. If not, you can just sort of like trial and error. If you're good, you can get this long. Just go really far. But yeah. But yeah, once you're in the load, you just turn your mouse to the right a little bit, pretty much. And then just strike by holding jump and crouch. And then now you're just gonna try and like bounce off that rock by using ASHs or AFHs, which may or may not be difficult for you. Also, if you're also really good, you can sort of land right there in that shallow water and get another hop. But yeah. Let's see if we can find sort of like a backup strat. What's the backup strat? I actually don't know. For like the baby strat, just as long as you can get across the water here. I think it's just do like an AFH and just like you can bounce in that rock and you can go up here and you can just strafe right here. But let's see if I can find a scenario where like we have to sort of do whatever. So what you can probably do is you can oh yeah, you can probably just ASH like this into the rock. That rock like that. And just land here. This corner right here is really good to stop yourself with. But yeah. If you want to do the God mode strat, you can get an AFH, bounce off like that part right there. If I can actually get it. Whatever. Well, you're gonna want to like bounce off that and then like slide all the way down there. It's kind of hard. There we go. Well, actually I sort of bounced off the road there, but yeah. You can just go straight through here and then surf up the slopes here. So here what I like to do is I just sort of turn around, do an ASH into some AFHs here. And just sort of bounce off like that little spot right there. But if you can't do that, you can always just sort of try your best with ASH. As long as you get sort of up that hill, there should be spots you can sort of stand on. So if you just do something like, just as long as you get up here. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out a way to get up there. Not gonna lie. This whole experience of learning the game pretty much is finding your own way to do things. But as long as you hit like the very base of that, like you land a jump right at the base there, you should go high enough, or at least just sort of land on it with speed. And you get up here. If you're really good, you can get the full launch, like I said with the AFHs, but you probably won't be doing AFHs. at first, so that's a little weird. But yeah, you're just gonna make your way up here. If you get a good launch, you can just sort of slope up this road. You get up here. And what I like to do is I like to stop for this tunnel, circle strafe, and like stay against the left wall here. And just keep holding left and slightly turn my mouse to the right to get the launch for this next map. So just slightly turn your mouse to the right, like as soon as you exit the tunnel. Like not that much to the right at all. And this is standing, by the way. All standing. And you should hit that slope there. That's behind you. And you should be able to air strafe your way over there. If you're having trouble air strafing over there, you can probably land over here on the cliff somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure you can. But yeah, the preferred way is just to do that. Yeah, the tunnels is an easy land spot. Yeah, you can sort of like go into this corner right here and jump down like that. See, that's what these live tutorials are all about. Chat helping me think of easier strats. And then you're just gonna make your way through here with speed. And that was a couple ways you can do this map. You could do David launch. You can do Chad strats where you bounce off that rock, which is too hard. I just want to try it out real fast. Okay. Actually, rock bounce isn't that hard, by the way. Like, not even lying. It's not that hard. If you're really good at, like, you know, delaying a hop, that's where you can sort of like land on it. Alright, so to go through this map, there's a launch you can do right here. Basically, go along this shadow and just ASH along here, and then like land your jump on this little thing in between that tree, like just right there. This is called David launch. It's pretty inconsistent. It doesn't like to work ever, but it's a strat you can do. It's not too hard to set up. You just gotta hope that you get it. But yeah, I'll try and show it off here. Like I said, it's pretty inconsistent strat. There we go. Well, that's a baby version of it. As long as you can make it over here, what you can do is you can slope off the side of these trains to avoid fall damage. Probably quite hard for a beginner though, since how small the trains are, but yeah, that's a way to do it. Another thing too is just, you know, make your way over here. Just make your way over here and go between these fences. Are kind of hard to get past here. And bounce off that right there, and you'll go directly into the level as well. Sort of a babyier version of this is, you know, you can like go up this. Maybe if you're trying to get like a low launch and just land on the bridge. There you go, just sort of land on the bridge here. What you can do is you can stand on this, sort of get to the left side so you don't hit these poles, and just ABH till you have a good bit of speed and then turn like that. And you can get up here. And hopefully slope up and not die like I just did there, but yeah. Circle strafe around. Worth showing. I mean, they'll probably be able to control themselves to do that strat if they could circle strafe around that corner. But yeah. So you're just gonna get over here on this strat, or this strat. I'm just gonna get over here and continue to the next level. And There's some fast ways to complete this level. You're just gonna make your way over here, but... And also, if you're low on HP, you can take it over here. Take some extra over here. But what you can do here is, just before this car, this is sort of a setup I have for it, is just before this car, you circle strafe, and then move to the left and just basically stay along the line there, and then turn around and do an ASH. A couple of ASHs after you turn the corner. You have to go along this line here, or otherwise you might hit like pillars that are there. Yeah, this map is really, really nice when you do it really fast. It looks really nice. If you fail it, you can just come down here and just sort of surf along that. Go over here. The strat you're basically trying to do is land down here and then land, like, go into that slope. But this is a more advanced strat. But yeah, the strat right there is land on that slope and then land on that slope right there, and then AFH to land on that. It's quite difficult, but that's the fastest way through the map, pretty much. Well, I probably could turn around a little bit later. But let's say, you know, you can't get this. As long as you can sort of just ABH along this tunnel, like along this line here, and not get yourself stuck. You can just sort of stick along this wall. Stick along the wall here. Maybe like surf on a little bit to avoid fall damage. And just sort of make your way around doing the same thing to hit that. If you're really having trouble, like when you get over there, there's actually a really old setup that we can do. Let me actually try and get there real fast. The old classic Zim setup. I wasn't even around for like forever since that guy ran this game. But yeah, you can walk up to here and zoom into the top of this triangle on the boat and just sprint backwards and start ABHing, which will also get you to the end of the level. Like that, pretty much. Like all around here is just slopes to not die. But yeah. Oh my god, nice autosave, by the way. But yeah, if you don't want to do that, you can just sort of find a way to sort of get an angle to like do the AFHs I was doing earlier. Actually almost worked, surprisingly. But yeah. As long as you can like land on this beach with a lot of speed, you can get it pretty easily. And just try and bounce your way into the tunnel there. And not take massive fall damage like I just did. And now you're just gonna make your way through here. And this map is a bit complicated. So what I like to do for this map is I just ASH, and then like I fall, and then I turn my mouse to the left, maybe like sort of delay a couple hops, and then just turn around and do a couple of AFHs. But this can be quite difficult to like do that. There's actually a baby strat here. I've been trying to make it, or trying to show more baby strats because I haven't been doing that. You can actually, if you have an SMG nade, which you could get on Town 05, you can just boost up here and go across like this to get to where I just was. But yeah, the main strat is just to go down here. Sort of turn your view like that. And land in this slope right here and bounce off that. It should get you up there. Like so. And once you're up here, just sit on this wall and just sprint to avoid fall damage. And then make your way back here into the next level trigger. And then turn around, because that's just changed the level. And now this map has a ton of different strats, and like just, this is the improvisation map right here. This is probably my favorite map to just improvise strats on, but it's also just quite hard and difficult, not gonna lie. But yeah. What you're gonna want to do is just make your way over here, break this box, grab the HP and everything, and then there's 2 SMG nades right here. These SMG nades are very important because you're gonna need them throughout prison. So just break the box, go over here, and I like to ASH on them to make sure I grab them, and just come over here. It's sort of my route. I sort of like bounce off that rock and then just AFH across that rock to get up there, but that's quite a hard strat. I'll see if I can try and figure out some baby strat to do. So you can just sort of make your way down here slowly. You can also, what you can do is you can just jump crouch into these to go past, and then just circle strafe and bounce into those rocks like that with like an ASH. It's a decent way of going through this map. Like that'll work to get yourself over there. Or you can just do like a my route, sort of like laying there to avoid fall damage and bounce on this rock. And do AFHs into those rocks. But yeah. Yeah, this map is a little just like figure it out on your own sort of thing. Just like know the map layout. But yeah, just quite difficult. Try and do my own strat here. Whatever. Just land and not die. But yeah. Antlines can definitely get quite annoying here. But yeah, once you make it over here, like if you at least can just make your way over here, you can just break these boxes for HP you might need. Walk up here and then just jump up here. And then you can actually like circle strafe onto an invisible wall here. And jump over here. And you can actually sort of walk along this. Like right here you can walk and just jump up like that and walk here and get up here. If you're really good, you can launch all the way over there to like right here without having to do all that, but yeah. You get up here and then jump across here and then just ASH your way to the end of the level. If you had, you know, R portals open, all that also be nice. But yeah, just make your way to the end here. And now we're going to try and avoid fall damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our flashlight, and you see the shadow? That lets you, that's basically a displacement right there that you can sort of get stuck in to avoid fall damage. So you're just going to fall down and like strafe into left into it, and then strafe right to get out of it like that. To avoid fall damage. And just make your way over here. But don't go too fast here, or otherwise you'll transition level backwards, which might break your splits if you're doing a real run. But yeah. Now we go back again. Now this map. So there's the newest strat on this map isn't too hard. It requires an SMG nade, or you have it requires you to have your SMG out for an SMG nade boost. So what I like to do is I like to stand right here, circle strafe into an ASH, and then go into like an AFH. And your goal is like to jump over this jump over the log, and get one hop over the log, and make sure you have like 3,500 speed, and it should bring you over there, and you just shark in the water. So once you're here, you just basically just SMG boost off that and like bounce into the rock, and it should get you up here. This is the fastest way of doing the map, but I don't really have a good other setup you can do for this. I don't remember the older setups, that like pixel setups you did here, but yeah. Just bounce off that. Well, I went too high actually. Once you get into that water and you have like 3,500 speed or above, like you're good to just save. Just bounce off that. So once you're up here, just move on into prison here. And now this map can be quite annoying because there's just stuff constantly shooting you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and do a launch here. I actually turn on AI disable to get these antlines out of our way here so I can sort of explain. So you can ASH into this rock and you can try and get yourself on top of a clip rush here. This actually will make it much easier. If I can actually have speed. If you don't know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do like the old strat where when you got up there. That's actually good for not having guard spawn. Okay, this doesn't want to work. Okay, trying to figure this out on the fly. Okay, so you ABH. Ah, you're so close. You get so close. Great beginner strat, yeah. Even I can't do it. Omega lol. Whatever. I'll turn off AI disable. If you can't do that to get up there, you just come up here and make your way over here. If you're really good, you can do sort of a bounce like that and get up there, but what I like to do is just use an SMG nade here. And then you're gonna have to clip through this wall, which you can go full YOLO with it and avoid these, or just ignore the guards and just go for it as fast as you can. But if you really can't do it, just go ahead and kill all those guys and take the box. And remember to crouch and then jump for doing clips like that. So just gonna quick clip through the wall. This one likes to be annoying because it's the big box, but yeah, you're just gonna get through here. Like so. And now we are inside New Prospekt. And you're gonna want to break those boxes in case you're missing an SMG nade for whatever reason. Another one spawns there. So here you're just gonna set the barrel right there, like so, and then just ASH into it like that. Like just ASH into the right side, and you should appear right here, which skips a good bit of it. You're just gonna run over here. You're gonna grab this chair, and I recommend not hitting this trigger right here because that'll make the antlines sort of block your way. So I'm just gonna go right here and clip right here, and then just walk over. And what I like to do is I like to move the barrel right here, so that these guys don't shoot it over, and then jump up here. But you can just jump on the barrel and then just jump right here, and then just scroll, standing and just scroll your scroll wheel to get up like that. And then you're done with this map. And now this map. This map has kind of a precise sort of quick clip you can do, but if you can't do it, there's an easier way to do it. So it's fine. Let me get that head grab out of the way. So there's two ways to do this. Quick clip. I like to just stand in this corner between the table and the cabinet thing here and just do an ASH into this, like so. There's also a way you can circle strafe into it, which I am very trash at. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. That's the baby strat of where you want to go. But yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, just to bounce off the table. Like, you want to bounce like off the center of the table, not like just before it, sort of like that. But yeah, if you can't do that, also there is an SMG nade under the table, if you didn't notice. That's also important. But if you can't do that, you can just ASH through there like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. This is my preferred strat. There we go. So if you're missing HP will spawn right there if you come around, like around from this way. I should have showed that you come out here and you have to go through these doors. So you just jump across, jump on top, and just open the doors. But yeah, if you need HP, there's some right here. Okay, gotta redo this because it won't save, but yeah. Make sure to manage your saves properly, unlike me. Oh my god. Oh, I got it. Okay. So we're gonna come over here, grab this box, and then just ASH through like that. And then here, there's two different ways you can go through this. I like to do an SMG nade over, but if you're really low on HP for whatever reason, you can jump on top of this, jump on top of this. Walk, don't stand all the way against the wall, otherwise you'll bump your head when you jump. But yeah. Just sort of stand back on this and just jump across like that. It's also a thing you can do. But yeah. My preferred is just to do the SMG nade over, like that. You also don't have to do this weird sort of strafe thing and just do this, which is perfectly fine. I don't even know why I strafe. It's just a lot easier just to do like that. But yeah, if you're really low on HP here, you can break these boxes and it should have enough HP for the next level, which we're going to right now. So here we gotta boost off a trip mine. So we basically run into a trip mine and SMG nade at the same time. Like this. It's actually a lot easier to sort of circle strafe like that and boost like that, but if you can't do it, you can just get up here and then circle strafe over like this. But if you do it right, you can just do like that. And get over here. So now we're going to take this box and just clip through here. And then here, there's a precise sort of clip you can do. These antlines don't just walk straight through you, that'd be nice. A precise clip you can do, I basically walk past this window thing. These guys will stop standing inside me, that'd be nice. So you can sort of walk along this wall and then just do a right circle strafe and crouch into that. We'll do standing ASHs and then crouch into that. And you should appear through the other side. Like so. But this is quite precise, so it doesn't really save that much time. So if you can't do that, you can just go through here, which is perfectly fine. And now we're gonna skip this crate. You don't actually need that crate. I actually figured that out earlier. But yeah, you're just gonna go through here, jump over this, and now this is my step to actually get past these turrets. Is I jump over the laser and then I just do 2 ASHs into the turret like that. And now here is where you need to actually check how much HP you have. If you have more than like 25 HP, you should be fine for Prison 06, which is the next map after this. So since we have over 25, if you don't have over 25, you can come up here and just grab a little bit of HP and then just clip again. And we're gonna break both of these, which will give us an SMG nade and 45 armor, like so. And then we'll continue on this way. So here we're gonna grab this box, but not like have it move this barrel just by walking forward and grabbing it like that. I said walking forward and grabbing it like that. Well, never mind. It doesn't want to do that for whatever reason. I think it's just slightly touching the barrel a little bit. Usually if you do it right, it doesn't actually roll for some reason. For some reason it is right now. But yeah. You just want to get it there and then just throw that up there. Just jump. And just take it with you down here. And then here we're going to break this box, which has another SMG nade we need. And we're going to put this up here. And if you're like really low on HP for this boost, you can sort of aim on this fence right here to get the boost up here. It'll deal really very little damage to you. Otherwise, just do that. I'm actually going to do the one that deals less damage, just to be sure. And now we're just going to take this. You want it in this orientation, so what I did there is just, you know, tilted it on the wall like this. And just put it in this corner and just jump up. You gotta jump quickly, otherwise you'll fall through the floor, by the way. You want to take it, come over here, jump up on this invisible wall right here. That's important to know that there's an invisible wall there. And then here you're just gonna super throw. And what a super throw is you left click and then like instantly after you left click you hit E and you throw it farther. So you just look up and do that and it should get the box all the way up there. And then from here, still standing on the invisible part, you just boost up. Walk up here and now you're on top of here. So I'm gonna flip the box back over. And then my setup for this is just sort of eyeballing it, other than like using this line for reference. Just sort of eyeball the distance here. It's not too precise. So about right there is good. And what you're gonna do is just gonna jump and crouch onto it, and you should land on this fence to avoid all fall damage. Now that we're here, we're gonna take this and just use right here to clip through this force field. I actually find it's kind of easier to clip the big boxes just by standing or jumping through it without crouching. So you come up here, grab this, clip through here, go in this room, break this box, and just that box because it has 2 SMG nades and a ton of armor in it. And take the other box for the next clip. I took the box because it's actually easier, but yeah. Now that we're through over here, what we can do is there's 2 different strats you can do. You can do sort of an easier strat where you take a can from that vending machine and you sort of throw it through over there and then clip through here. This is a lot easier than what I'm about to show. And just stand on the can over there, by the way. Come on, stupid box. Okay. My other strat is get along this wall and just put the barrel there and then just act like you're going to ASH into it, but don't actually jump. Just sort of hit it while doing your ASH movement. And just keep holding like your ASH keys. And you should just fall right through like that. And if you're here. And now we're going to move on to the next map here. Now, this strat right here is pretty difficult. It requires a circle strafe and then 2 standing ABHs. Could be probably quite difficult for a beginner. Since we got armor from the previous map, you could probably do like that. It'd still be fine. Maybe as well. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, you should be fine. Never mind. If you do like that, as long as you don't die, you're probably fine. Here's another strat here you can do, but I won't even bother because I have such low HP in my route. So just run down these stairs. Let head crab so he doesn't block us. Go through here, and then here I'm just gonna walk down here and then sprint on this. And just sprint over like that. And here, I'm gonna go through here and break this to get some more armor. I'm gonna kill this guy with a shotgun. Switch to my SMG. Have a head crab not in my way. And I'm gonna shoot an SMG nade right here. And switch to my shotgun. And if we're fast, the door won't shut on you like that. They were just gonna break the box under the thing there and just jump over or jump through it with quick clip, but I just jumped over it. Now we're just gonna come over here. Now this is important because there's 2 SMG nades in this room, and one of them likes to fall on the floor, and you need to be sure you get both of them. So after you do that, you just walk into this barrel, and then walk to the right here, and then walk back because now we're in prison 08. So you're just gonna go in here, turn on your flashlight. Come up here. And what I like to do is I just like to go ahead and grab all the HP from this. And then now I'm gonna stand back from this table and grab this chair. This chair is gonna be used for this clip coming up here. So we're gonna come down here, we're gonna get in this corner. crouch and then just turn the mouse to the right to put the chair inside us. I want to save load to get into the floor, like so. Like crouching and save loading. Just one save load. And now that we're in the floor right here, what we can do is throw a grenade, but we're going to take a look at my angles here. So I'm basically just going to look down and have the my yaw angle to be 60. So I'm going to have to right click and grab the grenade like that, which can be kind of difficult for somebody to do. Sort of timing you got to learn there. So do that and make the yaw 160 like that and just look down. As long as the grenade's like gets close to you, it's perfectly fine. And then keeping your yaw at 160, we're going to change our pitch to 80 and shoot an SMG nade. Then we want to save load once, and then we're going to use our 30 FPS bind, which is this right here, to change our FPS max to 30, and we should also have one for FPS max 300 to switch it back, which could also be useful for fixing this. But yeah, what this will do is this will put us in one of these turret things. And also, yes, this is inbounds because we have velocity, which means we're stuck inside the wall and not out in the void. So if you're wondering how this is inbounds. So we're just gonna lower our FPS. Save that a few times. You can sort of like put a quick save right there to redo this if you need to. So if you have bad saves like I had right there, what you can do is you can actually go to your 300 FPS bind, which should change it up, and then you should be able to grab that turret like so. So what grabbing that turret does, and then we're going to grab the second turret, basically starts the cutscene to make this elevator. Well, it's what triggers the cutscene to make the elevator go down after you start the defense sort of thing, but it makes it start going up. And what that'll do is that'll make it so that we can skip like most of this cutscene. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, let's see here. We're gonna go over to this corner and we're gonna hit E on the corner of the turret right there to grab the other turret to make this sequence start. And now we're gonna stand here, and now this is gonna explode, and we have to grab a specific prop for this, because it's the only prop that has collision that explodes from this door. So it's gonna explode, and it just flew right through me. Good. So it's this one right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this up like this, and this is my setup for it, is just to sort of sit here and look down and just left click, and that should get in the perfect spot. So these guys are gonna try and kill Mossman and Eli, so I just kill 2 of them and just let one live so that the rest don't start spawning like crazy, and then I just keep an eye on him by just having him over here. He tends to walk backwards from where you're standing, which is nice to sort of redirect him. Likes to throw grenades at you, just pick them up and throw them out away. Also here, after this voice line she says, if she freezes, you did it right when you put the prop right there. So that's the whole point of the prop, is to make the cutscene freeze. If you do it right, she freezes like that. And if you do the setup the way I did it, to put the prop right there, it should work every time. So now we just gotta sit here and just keep this guy occupied and wait for this to turn white. And when you see this turn white, that's when you wait here to look for the visual cues. We're gonna need until we remove that. So it's gonna turn white, then it's gonna have like a blue flash, and then like a red flash, and then another blue flash, and then another red flash. And on that second red flash is when we remove the prop. So just sort of sit here and wait and watch. There's the white. There's the blue. There's the first red flash. You go and start making your way. There's the second blue. And there's a second red, and now we can throw that away. And now we just sit here and wait a little bit, still keeping this guy occupied. And just wait for the cutscene to play out here. It's a good time to practice your Chad AFHs. Alright, once Mossman is in there and the force field goes up, you're pretty much safe to kill this guy. So now what you go ahead and do is you just come over here and just take all of this you're going to need for boosts in City 17. So now what's happening right now that we're not actually paying attention is basically the thing that makes the elevator go up for them to teleport actually reverses it and makes it go down at that speed, which skips the whole defense sequence, which is really nice because that saves 2.5 minutes. So now you're going to wait half a second after the force field opens. And then, well, the reason why we do this is because you can't actually stand in elevators when we're in the quick clip state, so we have to like boost up there to where we're touching the trigger to transition a level. So we're gonna throw a grenade, set it here. And I should also mention how you're supposed to do this without getting stuck. Is you throw the grenade, you sort of set it in there, and then you sort of time running into it and boosting up, and you just gotta land like up here. And you should be inside the trigger like I am now. My forehead's in it. And then we go into City 17. And then now we just got a little bit of a mini cutscene sort here. If you just jump to the right and like jump over, you can get past Alex, but doesn't save time in any way. So here we're just gonna sit here and get past Kleiner, like so. And then here I'm gonna grab this and just throw it there and just ASH through it, like that. And then now you're gonna want to break this crate because it has HP in it, and then continue on. So now that we're here, you're gonna take this crate, which you're gonna need for another ASH thing, and throw it over. And now, this is kind of a difficult sort of boost. You're gonna have to throw a grenade and run into like the door of the van, like timing the explosion. You actually sort of want to jump a little bit early and not like late for it. You pretty much want to be jumped like just before it explodes. And then you're just gonna go over and carry the box over here. So you're just gonna set the box here and just ASH through this, like so. That could be kind of a tricky one, because it's sort of weird geometry there. And just come this way and continue on through. So now we're gonna come this way. And this here is kind of a weird sort of boost that we gotta do. So we're gonna ASH around standing and then go into this trash pile. As long as you have some speed, you can like land up here and sort of land along here. But you can also get a really big boost. Whatever, as long as you make it up here, it's fine. So you just get up here, you jump over. Then you're gonna grab this pallet, and if you want to go swag mode, you can throw it over and grab it again like that. Or you can just carry it around. But yeah, you're gonna have to orient it this way so you can bring it up these stairs. Then you're gonna orient it like this, and just throw it down like that. And you can either sort of just jump through with quick clip, or if you have it like angled too much, you can actually sort of like jump on top and jump over. Either works. And then continue on through and make sure to grab that HP. If you're actually still low on HP, there's an extra health pack in here, because we're going to need 100 HP here. or as close to 100 as you can. At least about 90. So we're gonna go here, move this out of the way, and we're gonna grab all this, which we're gonna need for a boost coming up. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna try and avoid this hopper so it doesn't blow you up. Get these guys out of our way, and we're gonna break this box, which is also important to give us some more armor for a boost. And now we're up to that boost, and this boost is gonna be quite difficult. So you're gonna do that. Let me show that again. So you're gonna do this, and then boost off that roof. This is kind of precise and difficult, but what you can do instead is you can actually sort of like come over here and do like that to sort of get over here. I actually forget how far you can go for that. Yeah, you can land up here actually, like so. And just like, we gotta like jump along that so you can get across the invisible stairs. I actually sort of have to like think about how this strat works again. So at least make your way up here, and then go up here, and then sprint jump over here, like so, and then get up there. You'll get here the same way as the other strat. And then you're gonna come in here, kill this guy, and break open this box, which should give you HP. And then what we're gonna do is just gonna hold W into the table here, and then hold W in this table, and it should get you down here. Sometimes this table won't clip you all the way down, and you might have to clip into another table, but this looks pretty much the same. And we're just gonna break that just to get some extra HP, and just continue on. And now this map. This map probably has the hardest like ASH into a box, or into a prop there is in the game. But it saves a minute, so we do it. So here, the strat is to like ASH like this, and then like hit the slope of this car and get to this corner here. But if you can't do that, you can just come over here. Ignore him. That strat's actually harder, Z's. Come on. No baby is gonna know how to circle strafe or even like crouch properly like that. Come on, Z's. So here you're just gonna jump on like this door and jump up like that and go over if you can't do the full strat like that. And jump through. Go through here. Now I'm gonna AI disable to make this demonstration a little bit easier here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna move this box about right here, and then we're gonna try and do Z's garbage strat. Like I don't even know like how do you do this, Z's? Explain to me how you do this without like a weird circle strafe nonsense. That's like awful to do. Like I know it's like that, but like you say without circle strafe. Like how do you do that? Come on, Z's. Or I mean just like this. Okay, I think it's supposed to. You sort of do like that, I think. Yeah, that's dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I can move this back a little bit, make that easier. Nope, didn't even work. Just had to do it the moment you mentioned it. Well, I know about it. Like, you just keep saying it's outdated for some reason, when ASH is clearly easier than that. Like, sure, that's pretty easy and all for me, who actually knows how to circle strafe, but some baby can't do that. And you see, like Metal and Alex, they know how to circle strafe because they played other Source games. Like, come on, Z's. Then what are you talking about, Z's? How do you do it otherwise? Like, Z's, please show me the strat here that's not involving the circle strafe. Like, I don't understand. You ruined my tutorial with rage. Come on, Z's. Well then, I'll just have an outdated tutorial. Okay, so you place the box here, and like, the way I know how to do it is you just ASH into it like that. This one's quite precise. Just edit this part out. I wish. I just cut the parts. And just say that never happened. So you're just gonna have the box, like, you don't want it all the way in the corner here, you want it like sort of back away, but you don't want there to be a big enough gap there for Gordon to fit in. And then you're just gonna ASH into it like that. Let's make it to the other side. And I should have brought another box through the wall. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. This is the box. You actually take this box and throw it over and use this box here. Right here. Because I'm an idiot. But yeah. You throw that box over for another quick clip coming up. And do either this strat. Come on, Z's. Like, there we go. Like that. You either do this strat or the other strat. Depending on whatever's easier for you. You take this box and just clip through here. That guy back there will probably get in your way. Also, this whole map is kind of annoying with the AI. You can just kill the guys out there if they're really getting in your way. And they're just going to continue up here. And here I'm going to run in this van. And this van has a bunch of armor and HP, or a bunch of armor and a SMG nade, and then here you're just gonna ASH through like this, and land in that. And you'll go through the wall here. And then here you can either take this right here and just... Wait. Wish I knew what Z's is talking about with this strat, I don't understand. But yeah, you can just ASH through like that. You can also... Oh, I'm back here, hello. You can also take one of these, do what's called drop strats. Basically, it's another way of quick clipping. Basically, as soon as an object hits the wall, you release it, and then try and clip with it. It's kind of weird timing, but yeah. I prefer just setting this here and just ASHing into it. It's a lot easier. If I can get that out of the way. There we go. Oop. Oh my god. You basically... okay. You basically want to jump just before the trash bin. So that you're sort of like at like the height of your jump when you hit it. That's basically how like ASHing into props works. But yeah. So you go through there and you take that and you clip through here and then you run this way and you go up here. And if you're low on HP here, you can break this box and there's 2 health packs. And you're going to take this box and you're going to look for this white spot right here and you're going to put the crate on it and then you're just going to stand on it in that spot. And you should appear here. If you fail, you'll appear here, which is not what we want. But if you do appear here and you don't have a save, weirdly, you can just take the lamp and walk into the lamp there and you'll get in pretty much the same place. But yeah. There we go. And now we're just going to continue on here. And here, my setup for this is to just stand here and just stand here and just walk backwards, like sprint backwards and SMG nade. Like that, and crouch. And for some reason I'm wall bugging. Explain, game? Source, by the way, and not gold source. Okay, but yeah, like that. You can also just do like that, the sort of slope up as well. Some people even like to sort of do like a ASH up. Or like in their ASH they do that. Just make your way over here. Take the HP there if you want, but you don't need it. But now we go here. And then now here, there's a trigger to transition level. I like to just crouch jump before and just hold W and you should make it through. And then here you just jump through this door as well. And here I'm gonna just left click that. Let me turn off developer one. You usually won't see that, but yeah. So here we could do tire strats, which is a very annoying clip. Because you have to you have like one try to do it before the man hacks screw you up, and if you don't get it, it's just awful to do. So you pretty much just have to kill those man hacks like 90% of the time in order to actually do this. But yeah. So basically you want to clip on the right, on this like right side here. On like this little pole here. And not do it on the fence. Because you can't actually line up the angle properly on the fence. Or even the pallet? Yeah, possibly. Like Z's said previously, you can like set the pallet down on its side like this if you're not dumb like me and just jump through like that as well. And just run this way. Here I like to jump on this and then jump right there to avoid fall damage. And here you can just jump through that door like the other doors earlier. And there's some HP there if you really need it, but if you do everything right, you should have plenty of HP here. So I like to stand on like this second or third stair here. And this jump is quite precise to do. So you just jump and then like ABH across. If you can't do that, I believe you can just come over here and not get tongued. And you can sort of like jump across there too. Actually, I don't really know what the old strat was there, but yeah, you can just do that movement, which is quite difficult. Otherwise, you can just sort of circle strafe across right there. But yeah, second or third stair, and then just jump on the fence and ABH across it, and then just go to the right side for when you're looking backwards to the right here, and you should land here. Then you go this way, then you're going to want to break both these crates, because if you don't have the right supplies, these crates will give you the right supplies that you need, such as the SMG nade you're going to need for this map. Here you're going to jump over this barrel. If you remove this barrel, a head crab spawns. It's kind of a funny thing. And here's some HP. If you're under 50 HP, you're kind of in trouble. And then here, what I like to do, the easiest way to do this is you can just stand here and just jump up here like that. I remember to crouch jump when you're standing on props, just a friendly reminder. In order not to get stuck in them. By crouch I mean crouch and then jump to actually be able to jump. But yeah, just do that and just strafe right and get over here. And climb the ladder. And continue this way. And then now you're gonna jump up here. Go up here, and go here. And you have to go up here, and you can't just jump across because there's a trigger that opens that door, and that door will only open through the trigger that's right here. So yeah. Just jump down here and go this way. The credits warp. I wish. Just map credits in console. So you don't want to get blocked by this guy, so you're going to go fast and get all that stuff. And now there's a really hard strat you can do. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. Hit remove. He's relying on you. So you can like stand here and like you get a mega launch. It's kind of hard. You just sort of do it ASH and then just. You have to like bounce into that little head crab pod thing. You have to sort of like bounce like right here on it. Thereabouts to actually be able to get the full launch I'm talking about. Actually, just start a little bit forward, I think. It's a really precise boost, so you probably won't even get it. So the other strat you can do is you can just go here and just ABH along that, like do a standing ABH along the sidewalk here. And hit this corner right here. And it should boost you up, and then you just strafe around and land on this to avoid fall damage, and come over here and SMG boost up. And go over like this. And make sure to break this to get another SMG nade, and then continue on. And here we're finally on a map that has a bunch of new stuff that was found today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take this barrel. We're gonna take this barrel, put it here, break this box, take the HP if you need it, and move this here. Oh god, Barney. So if Barney gets out of your way. Okay. Z's, we found an issue with this strat. Just saying. Actually, if you do it fast, I think you can not end up with those guys there. So you can just take this barrel, and if you go really fast, I'll do an AI just... Actually, I kind of want to test if you can actually do this or not. But yeah. So you sit here, and you look at this dot right here. Oh god, Barney, get out of my way. Take this barrel, this here. Yeah, Barney will, no matter what, do this. Okay, so we're gonna not mention that even happened, and we're gonna take a box. You're either gonna do this garbage strat Z's always pushes me to do. God dang it, Barney, leave me alone. Okay. We're gonna not do that strat because that strat sucks, and we're just gonna clip through this wall and then like strafe right here. And you're gonna want to land on that, which is difficult actually. But yeah. Stand here, jump over here, and then boost over here. And now you have to do the strat I hate to get past this wall like that. But yeah. And come over here and break this with your shotgun and just continue on. Or just do normal ABH. Oh yeah, you probably could just do normal ABH there. Or ASH strats actually. So you come here, open this, take this box. And then here you're gonna just quick clip on this sort of right side of this door here. Like that. And you're gonna take this ASH along with it. And then here on the wall where the force, just behind the force field is where you do that one. And then I don't really walk forward here, like avoiding these hoppers is kind of awkward, but what I like to do is I like to stand here, shoot that, take the HP, and then take this, and then clip through the wall like that. That's best case scenario. This wall, the wall right there doesn't like to quick clip you ever for some reason compared to the other walls, so if you're really having trouble, just go ahead and activate all the hoppers and just run away from them like that. And these guys might spawn if you're slow. And just, you have time just to clip through this wall like that. And then you just continue on. So there, make sure you grab the rocket launcher, which is important. And you just throw that turret out of the way. And then here I like to rocket these guys until, and then before going in the loading zone like that. And then now on this level, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do a rocket jump. So we're gonna walk forward, and it's basically just like an SMG boost with a slight little delay on your explosive. And then here I just blow up all these boxes with the rocket launcher. Then I jump up here and jump across like that. That could be a little bit difficult actually. So let me try and find a good save for this. Okay, so if you have trouble with that, what you can do is you can like stand here with the rocket launcher and do a rocket boost like this. Well, as long as you can at least stand on this, you're fine. This bridge is actually here, by the way, even though it's invisible. You just make your way this way. And just fall here. And here you're just gonna land on the railings and then just strafe back right to avoid fall damage. And then there you go. Get down here. Now, there's a really hard AFH sequence you can do here, just like sideways into a ASH and just sort of like go over like that. But this is really difficult, seeing as I can't really do it that consistently. But if you can't do that, you can just come down here, grab this HP, do this, and then just like ASH like that to get across, like so. And then here, just shoot SMG to break all this. Pretty simple stuff here. And now we're gonna basically ABH along this lane of the road and standing ABH and hit that dumpster. And then strafe left, which will put us in the right place here. What the heck is this save? There we go. So just ABH along that lane of the road and just strafe right. Let's try and get like every sort of thing that you can get here. So if you land right there, you're pretty sure you have to redo it. If you don't get enough height, you definitely have to redo it. There we go. If you land up here, you have to fall down like right here to get down. But you can also not go that high. Try and get one where I don't go this high. If you end up landing like down here, if you have an extra SMG nade to go up here. And then what I do is I tap E on this. It will give you the rockets even if you're just running away from it, by the way. So you can just tap E and run to the next level here. And land down here. And here I'm just going to rocket these boards out of the way. And then here it's kind of precise. You're going to have to sprint sort of like into the corner like this to get past this guy. Unless he's like, you somehow get stuck like this. And here we're going to do as pretty precise boost here. So the timing for this is to sprint forward, shoot, and then wait like half a second until you jump and crouch to make it over an invisible wall here, like that. It's actually a little bit higher than what you see there. If I do R draw clip brushes too, I think you can see it. Yeah, so you're gonna get over that right there, which is kind of difficult. So the timing for that is just to wait just like a little bit of time right after you shoot the rocket to get the right height. And when you land here, go ahead and break 2 of these boxes to get some HP and stuff, and just take the other box and clip through this wall right here. And then here, you have to be quite fast for this strat to avoid dog. So I'll just do AI disable. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tip this over, and we're going to place it right here. And what you can do is you can basically do like what we did in Prison 06. Do that same sort of movement, like you're doing an ASH, but sort of hit the side of the trash bin like that. And you should appear in there, like so. Oh my god, nice. But if you really have trouble doing that, you can just get yourself stuck like this, save load into the ground, and just shoot an SMG nade there, and just save load a couple times, and you should appear in the same slot. That's a lot easier to do. And now we are finally in Citadel, the last bit of the game. So now we wave goodbye to Quick Clip. So we're gonna finally do another save deletion. So we're save load and then save again. And then delete the top save here, click cancel to get the screen out of the way, and then use your reload bind and you do this. And now we go over here. Now there's a setup here to hit this. Basically you just come out here and just look at this, and you sprint off, crouch and hold W, and you land right here without taking damage, or minimal damage, like 5. Like so. And then you just go up here. Let me turn off AI disable. Just gonna go down this way, go over here. And now this strat right here is kind of difficult coming up. So we're gonna take the rocket launcher and we're gonna go over here and we're gonna standing AFH off this right here. If I can actually get it, this isn't that hard. Yeah, like that, and then we're gonna land right here, and then we're just gonna jump strafe around the corner right like that. If you can't do that, you can actually do a baby strat and come over here past these pods. I think this is how you did it. Just like come over here and do this, I think. Yeah, like that. And do the same thing again. And then if you don't have a rocket for whatever reason, SMG nade like this up into the level change like that. And now we're in the pod ride. The first of 2 pod rides. Second pod ride's much worse than this one. Here we just sit here and do nothing. For a good little bit. It's a good time for a bathroom break. But since I have the power of cheat, since this isn't a real run, I'll just speed this up. Host time scale 10. Which I have a bind for. And basically here, we're gonna have to, it's gonna exit us out of the pod, and what we're gonna have to do is we're actually gonna have to like tap forward and then start sprinting and air strafing left and right to go forward a little bit when we exit the pod. So be sure to do that. So do it like this when you get control to actually go forward, and then just hold sprint and forward, and you should be able to make it all the way to this wall. I'm actually stuck in the wall. Nice. The most important thing is just be able to sprint forward right there. And then here you're gonna aim for this dot right there. I look for this line, then this dot. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna basically pick up the rocket launcher. So we're gonna get to this point. Also, if you don't make it far enough, you can like do this little crouch thing to boost yourself forward a little bit in the slow state. Otherwise, just look at this dot, and then like look slightly to the left from this wall, right here, and just save. And you're gonna have to get good RNG. So as soon as all your weapons fly out, immediately go right and grab the rocket launcher as quick as you can. If you grab it too late, then your rocket launcher will disappear. That time I got it. So if you're really lucky like that, the rocket launcher will be right in your face. So you can just grab it by pressing E. And then after you wait about half a second, you can just grab everything else and it'll be fine. The gravity gun will be all fine like that. Just go and grab everything. As you can see, the SMG's like ammo and stuff disappeared, but our rocket launcher is still there because we grabbed it early enough. So now we have the super gravity gun and everything. So we're gonna come over here. Go ahead and give ourselves full HP, or maybe not full HP if you don't want. But yeah, we're gonna go here and we're gonna do kind of a hard boost here. And make sure you just sprint the whole time and just strafe around this corner. It's really important that you sprint the whole time for this. I remember how much of a pain this was before I fully realized how important sprinting is. But yeah, once you get around this corner, just continue on here. Now, since we have the super gravity gun, we just use it to clear guys out of our path. So we're gonna jump up here and grab that early and toss it out of the way, and not accidentally toss it into the thing. And then here you can actually do some cool ASH, and then like grab that to get it out of the way, like so. And here I'm just gonna get some more HP again. And then now we are on to orb launch. Shoutouts to Yuxpa before I even started running, like speed running ever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wall strafe into this wall here. I'm gonna AI disable because there's gonna be guys shooting at me like crazy. So we're gonna go all the way into this corner right here, and then you're just gonna look at the top of this. And be sure to save when you get in this corner, and don't accidentally overwrite the save because you might need it to reset everything up. So you're just gonna grab it and set it down. And if it's not touching the railing, then you should have it, and you can just save and just stick it under there, crouch, and just shoot it with left click. Don't jump, by the way. Just hold crouch and shoot it. And you should get up here. Like so. And that's orb launch. But if you accidentally, like make sure you have this save here still. Because if you accidentally like have it on the railing, it won't work. It'll only work if it's not on the railing. Like that. Also, there's a little death trigger right here you need to avoid as well. It's also an important thing to note. I'll try and hit it. It's like right there. You can hit it on the way up and die. But yeah. Oh, there we go. That'll hit it. No, it didn't hit it, surprisingly. Okay. So turn off AI disable. So now you're just going to continue this way and just tap E on that like once. Oh, I slid off. Cool. Where am I? Okay. This way. And then just ASH along the railing, blow these guys out of the way. And here is kind of cool. What I like to do is I just circle strafe and just sort of dodge these and just go in between them. Like that. Which can be definitely quite difficult for you to do, especially if you don't know the map layout and can't really like ABH. So if you don't do it right, you just get stopped by those guys, and you can just go over here. And is this live? Yeah, this is live. So there's a chance you can actually fly over the trigger that opens that door, because that trigger's really small. As you can see, that's it right there. You can easily just fly over it easily. You could probably jump over it, which is funny. So you gotta be careful to hit that trigger. So you're just gonna make your way down here, and if you're really good, you can just make your way in between these guys. But if you can't, just continue this way. So the quickest way I found to remove these orbs is just to right-click and then flick your mouse to release the orb like that. To get that out of the way. And then here, this is sort of a tight window to get this. So we're gonna go up here and grab some HP, and then we're gonna try and run and jump and like hit a pod, and it should put us in the pod if you hit it the right way. You can also spam E on it for good measure. It's a very weird trigger. You have to like, it's basically a feeling trigger. It's all weird, but yeah. So I'm just gonna hit this and just, there you go, like that. And you can only jump into this pod right here. Like pods past the first one on the left. Like, all the pods on the right are the only ones you can get in. Like that. And that basically just skips one pod. And then now you're in the pod ride. Also, if you can't do that, you'll just lose 10 seconds if you just go in that pod. Came here from a YouTube playlist. Yeah, this is live. Just a live tutorial. But yeah, we're just gonna go into it. And now we're in the second pod ride, which goes into a 5-minute cutscene after the pod ride. So, yeah. This will be another speed up moment here in a second. So, let me speed it up then. So you just sit here and wait. Wait, and wait. Continue waiting, and wait some more, and wait a lot.
I'm sorry. It's no use.
Came here from a YouTube playlist.
What do you think you're doing?
I just read that.
I could never do alone.
They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you.
Sorry, Walt.
Whose YouTube playlist is my tutorial in? What? When did that happen? Okay, so here's the very end of the cutscene. So this is when you can like move around again. So what I want to do here is you can either try and teleport Alex to this elevator when she's like standing right here. If you want to do that, you take this chair and bonk her on the head. Adder says, "Come on, Gordon, let's go." You try and do that. But I suck at that, so I'm just gonna go over here and be sure to grab one of these statues because we need to do a wall climb in a minute. And just sit over here so Alex runs this way.
I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
So now I just sit here and wait for the elevator to go up. And then this next teleport saves quite a bit of time actually, like 2 seconds. That's kind of a weird one since you're doing it with this statue.
Thanks for coming after me.
And the wall climb we're about to do is quite precise actually. It's kind of difficult if you suck at prop climbing, which you probably will at first.
It's untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. A host body, you must be joking. I can't possibly.
He is.
Oh, all right. Damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry.
So if you do it right, you can sort of like lower it down slowly and get it, but we didn't get it. Alright, so here, make a save and keep it sort of like earlier, and you're gonna throw the statue over to the left like that, and then sprint, grab the gravity gun, and then just go ahead and grab it, and then start wall climbing with it. Like, it has to be right here, because you can't actually do it on the door. And it's also important to note that you have to go a little bit over the elevator as well, because there's an invisible wall right here. But yeah, once you get over, you're just going to want to land on Breen's head to avoid fall damage. But I failed it, but I was fast, so I didn't take that much. But yeah, you want to land on Breen's head. Oh, okay, I see. Para's old tutorial. Yeah, Para's tutorial is only good to Canals 11, and then anything after that is all different. Well, also these last couple maps are pretty valid as well, like Citadel. So once you get over here, you're gonna try and ASH off the railing right here, and be sure to like land on this side to hit the trigger that spawns these orbs. So you're gonna stand here and sort of look up to like the above the top right corner of this to actually be able to grab it. And you're gonna move over like this, and then sort of look down and release it. Sort of put it around this spot. And then now we're gonna do another sort of orb launch, but we actually do it on this side without the little split monitors thing. Also, since I'm slow here, these guys spawn. So we're gonna take an orb. Basically just gonna go into the right side here and just shoot it like that. But yeah, just have to like bump this so physics works properly again. But yeah, this likes to be inconsistent. I like to aim like a little bit outside the wing like that, like have my crosshair a little bit outside the wing of the monitor like that. But there's also a setup where you like keep it on the wing like this. There we go. If I can actually fly up the right way, I can show you where you need to land if you get a super high boost. There we go. So you're gonna wanna land like, there's all these little things right here. There's an acute angle right here you can get stuck in to avoid fall damage, like that. And then now to avoid more fall damage, you can crouch and then fall off and then stand to avoid taking fall damage again.
Get in the elevator.
And then here we're gonna walk along this, and we're gonna crouch and then stand to avoid fall damage again right here, like so. Also, she wants us to get into the elevator. I don't know why. Just wait for it. This is important.
Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
Omega wall. Alright, so we're gonna throw orbs. The easy way here is just to throw orbs, like spam orbs in here. There's also a different way. But in order to actually be able to start shooting orbs in here, we have to hit this trigger to start the sequence. So also, I better go over quantum crouching here because there's going to be like if you're really low on HP, there's going to be gunships shooting you. So what you can do is you can crouch and then uncrouch and then crouch again before you're all the way stood up, and you can actually separate your body from, or your camera from your body. And basically I'll try and shoot where your camera is so they'll just miss. And basically we'll do that to avoid taking damage. So we're gonna hit that trigger to start this and also spawn a gunship. So we're just gonna get into that crouch state and just start spamming orbs like this. Like so. Try not to accidentally grab parts of the thing.
I hope you said your farewell. You don't know what you'll unleash.
And there you go.
Bring down this whole Citadel. Think
And also, if you want to do the harder strat, what you can do is hit the trigger and then like time a jump like right after you do it to land on that railing, and you should land on this right here when it opens up. Then you're gonna go ahead and grab this and jump, and you're gonna jump on top of this thing and sort of look to the left to not have it exist, and shoot that. And then you're gonna try and jump on top of this spike right here, but if you can't, that's fine. There we go, I got it. And then you're just gonna shoot a couple orbs in there. Like that. And you end the game. In order to land back there without dying, you fall back down here and you just jump over like this. Also, you can just jump right there and you can do the same thing pretty much, you just have to jump. And that's the end of the game, by the way. That's the end of the tutorial. Because there's time right there and that's the end of the game, so. Yeah.
Time, Dr. Freeman?